Hey y'all. Hey my people. I know I went live this morning, but I wanted to come live with y'all right quick. I wanted to talk about this subject. I did a video about it when it first, happened. So I'm gonna wait till some of y'all come in here before I really start talking about it. So I'm gonna wait. I'm going to wait. So y'all just hold on. Wait for some people to come on in here right quick before I start talking, y'all. Cause I want everybody that's gonna be in here. I want y'all to hear this. Hey, I got three people on my live. Make sure you thumbs up the live, good people. Make sure you thumbs up this live. I got an update for y'all. I have an important update for y'all. Video a while back. Um, and they have restaurants all over the place, especially St. Louis, Missouri. Tim Norman is the son of Bobby Montgomery, who is the owner of Sweetie Pies. And if you ever been to Sweetie Pies, y'all know how good the food is. Okay. Bobby, Miss Montgomery, got her grandson to come to, I think, LA where she lives to make sure that he graduates high school. She wanted to help him turn his life around and get him around the dangers of St. Louis, which is where they are originally from. And she wanted to make sure that her grandson had a better life. So he moved from St. Louis to California to be with his grandmother. She got him through high school. There was some bumps and lumps in the road, but he made it through high school. And he never wanted to go back to St. Louis. So she didn't make him go back. He officially moved um to California, and um Miss Montgomery gave him a job in her shop. I mean, in her restaurant. And he was doing good. Him and Tim got into a little altercation. He punched his cousin. I mean, he punched his nephew in the chest. Nephew, cousin, whatever Tim was to Andre. But he punched Andre in the chest. Okay, that was my first red flag of him being abusive to Andre. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward it. Andre wanted to do music. So he went back to St. Louis to, visit and do some music. And it was and basically he got killed. And his grandmother knew that it was a setup, because the crazy part about it is his father was killed in the same spot that he was. And Miss Montgomery knew that it was a setup. And they did a whole season finale, show finale, whatever it was, about the whole incident. The whole family, talked about it and how they felt dealing with the loss of Andre. And, you know, that's how the show ended. I guess Miss Montgomery couldn't take, losing her grandson, so she could no longer deal with being on the show and dealing with the show. So, you know, and come to find out, just a couple of months ago, Tim is the one that had his cousin, nephew, whatever you want to call him, killed. He had this young man killed, a murder for hire. He had $450,000 worth of insurance on this young boy, and he tried to cash in on the insurance policies. Well, come to find out, he could not. He came to St. Louis a couple days before the murder, and he had burner phones and all this, that, and the other. And after the murder, he tried to cash in, like I said, but he was not allowed to get the insurance money because he had no identification. He had no proof that he had legal ownership of these insurance policies. Okay. And it has also come out that he had $1 million insurance policy on his mother. He planned to have his mother killed, y'all, for over $1 million. Also, if you remember on one of the episodes of Sweetie Pies, somebody broke into Miss Montgomery's home and robbed her. And Tim was arrested for it. He was behind somebody breaking into her home and stealing from her. Now he went to jail for on this. Also, the moment they first said that Tim was arrested for the murder of Andre, I believed it. And if you go back to my video and you see the thumbnail, the picture of Tim, why is he smiling in his mugshot? Like what's the purpose of him smiling in his mugshot? I don't understand it. I don't get it. He's still in jail. Miss Montgomery is sticking by her son, which I do not blame her. People are pouring their support towards her. Um, he hasn't been to court yet. Don't know when he's going to court to face the judge on these charges. But it is shameful that, and also his mother sued him for fraud. And if you remember in a couple of episodes, he was going around here taking money from his mother, opening up businesses all around. He was just basically digging into his mother's account. And from what I understand, she took him off of the accounts so that he can stop opening up businesses. Um, his ex fiance, who's this baby's mama, she got a restraining order against him. I think it's the baby mama, if I'm not mistaken. No, she said he's an absentee father. Um, Jennifer Williams, if you remember her, she was on Basketball Wives. She the one with the restraining order against him, saying how abusive he is, and people was calling her crazy. Just basically just downing her when she tried to warn everybody about him. She tried her best to warn people about Tim. I just knew something was not right about Tim. I just had that feeling. And then he went to acting school. So that's how he was able to act so nonchalant when he was walking down the street with his mama. The exact spot where Andre was killed. He showed no emotion, and when he did, it looked forced. I don't understand how this man could kill a family member. Him, Tim, and Andre were the only ones. The only males that was left in that family. Like, when it came to him, his brother, and Andre. And, and to me, it is so. Yeah, I'm back. I don't understand how in the world you could do something like this. Like, that child did not deserve to die. He deserved to have a good life, make his music, find him a girl, get married, have babies, and you took that from him. You took the opportunity of Miss Montgomery to be a great grandmother. And it's sad to me that this woman has to go through losing a grandchild. I'm just praying for her strength. I'm praying for her understanding of the situation, because this should not have never ever happened. But I just knew that there was something wrong with Tim. I just had that gut feeling that something just was not right with Tim. And people, and to be honest with you, Jennifer tried her best to let people know that something was not right with Tim. And I just had that feeling something was not right with him. And when Miss Montgomery sued him, I said, you know what? Yeah, he's kind of strange. And this is just my opinion, but I believe Miss Montgomery should have gotten Tim some kind of help, because he spent 10 years in prison. 10 years in prison for armed robbery and whatever else. I can't remember exactly what they said he did, but I know he robbed somebody, assault with a deadly weapon. He was just dangerous, y'all. And then he took acting classes. like acting classes. So he was really good at hiding his emotions. And when I tell you he was really good at it, because like I said, when he was walking down the street with his mother, where that child was killed, he showed no emotions at all. He showed not one iota of emotion when it came to walking down the street, the same spot that Andre was killed. And I'm looking at him like, what is wrong with him? This man is a psychopath. That's how I feel. I felt like this man was a straight up psychopath. And I just don't understand. But I cannot wait till he go to court. I want to know what's gonna happen. You know, the outcome of everything. Um but yeah, I cannot wait to see the outcome of this trial, because it is just so sad that this is news, that this is actually going on. Ooh, y'all, this is just sad, but I just want y'all to pray for um Miss Montgomery, cause she shouldn't be going through something like this, and I do not blame her for sticking by her son. She's supposed to. But at the end of the day, I hope that when the truth comes out, I hope that God gives her the strength to be able to handle whatever the situation, whatever the outcome is. I hope God give her the strength that she needs to be able to deal with whatever happens. Because this is a sad situation. At the end of the day, her grandson is gone. He is never coming back. Her son is accused of it. And even if he's found not guilty, just the fact that he was accused of it is terrifying. And and authorities have proof that he is behind this. There are burner phones. There is evidence that he is behind all of this. Just like he was behind his mom's house getting broken into and things were stolen. And he was arrested for it, but I don't know what became of that whole situation. I have to go back and I have to read it again. But it's just shameful that this family is going through something like this. It's just bad. But I'm just gonna pray for that family. Pray for the strength of Miss Montgomery to be able to handle whatever outcome there is with this case, because it's sad. It's sad and it's pitiful. But I'm gonna go on ahead. I'm gonna get off this live. I just wanted to give y'all this update live and not in a video. I just wanted to come live and I just wanted to give this update, because I know a lot of you was probably wondering, well, whatever happened. This is what happened. He There is evidence that he hired somebody to kill Andre. Also, there is evidence that he had a life insurance policy for over $1 million on his mom. He had plans to kill his mom as well. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens after this. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date on this situation. So until next time and in between time, I hope that y'all are staying safe out here. and staying healthy. And I will talk to y'all later. And thank y'all for coming and listening to me right quick. And I will talk to you on the next video. Bye, y'all.